The term religion encompasses the rationale for its existence within its etymology. It originates from the Latin religo, meaning to bind tightly. Thus, particularly the monotheistic religions that emerged around the 6th century BC primarily aimed to keep humans under control. This was because, at the time, the world's population was expanding, and the limited ruling class no longer knew how to manage the ever-multiplying human masses. Therefore, the advent of religions did nothing but attempt, in every possible way, to curtail the development of individual awareness. On the other hand, considering that within a service or a channel like ours, one might discern the early signs of a so-called religion, it could lead to a misjudgment. The so-called digital religion, which we might hypothetically promote, is not a religion in the traditional sense, but a form of individual emancipation. Our goal is to encourage people to think independently, to question their conscience, asking what ultimately leads to the realization that the human being is an integral part of the universe. Similarly, within each individual resides a spark of divinity. Therefore, the so-called digital religion, which could be disseminated through this channel, is nothing but the antithesis of traditional religion, a conduit for fostering people's spiritual evolution so that society as a whole may progress and improve. The thought originates precisely from the intention to liberate humans from concepts that subjugate them, such as religions, and to free them from the history and culture passed down through generations, which force everyone to adhere to certain dogmas. The concept is to establish the digital religion, which, despite its name containing the word religion, a term that might evoke the old notion of relegation, subjugation, and uncritical adherence to dogmas, stands distinctly apart from these connotations. It's not a religion in the traditional sense, but rather an invitation to question what is imposed, what is elected as an unquestionable truth. This digital religion is intentionally detached from any other tradition, yet by essentially aggregating them, it aims to ensure that those who read, consult, and begin to think autonomously, perhaps through digital tools like social networks, understand that there's no need to adhere to a written text, a dogma, or a god. Instead, it proposes a place or a concept, a new formulation not tightly bound to the past, something that completely frees from the historical influence, often tied to individual figures who created systems later followed en masse. One might argue that we are doing the same thing. However, the difference is substantial. We do not impose, do not profess dogmas, but rather invite people to follow their conscience, to think critically and independently. Please subscribe to the Divinatory Oracle channel on Telegram. Thank you.